So, FusionFall just got a very juicy update. Oh my gosh, I haven't played FusionFall in forever. I haven't played FusionFall Retro in like what feels like years, but I just have not been playing it as much. Wow, it feels great to be back, and it is so nice that they are still updating the game. Main update of the game is going to include racing and emails. So these are finally here. A lot of people have been waiting for these features. I'm super excited. Let's just read it down. So yeah, if you don't know, these races were pretty popular in FusionFall. A lot of people would compete against who could get the best time, basically. You would usually find these races in the infected zones, and you probably have noticed the SACT agents inside those infected zones, so you can start your races there, but it turns out racing is finally here, which is pretty cool. It also gives some other details about the leaderboard and yada yada yada, and it says, unlike the original game, every infected zone has brand new unique gear for you to collect. So upon doing these races, the infected zone also has some cool gear that you can get. Now, one of my favorite things is emails. Yes, player emails have been added to the game. Selecting the email button on the enter menu now lets you select players on your buddy list to compose emails. Emails can fit a ton of words into a message, so they're good for communications in bulk. Players receive and can read the emails they receive in their leisure, even if they were offline when they were sent. Taros and items can be sent through email with up to 4 items and 100,000 taros. The recipient can also accept these items whenever they'd like. So that's pretty cool. This was another pretty cool feature in the original game. You can basically send your friends on your friends list items and money, which is pretty cool. And you can basically send them all that stuff, something that Wizard 101 doesn't have, of course. And then we have trading. Each trade session now has 2 million taros limit. I don't know why you would need to give anyone 2 million taros. That is a lot, but it's nice that they increased that limit. So basically for this one, it says that the Foster's home has received an interior for now. Only the foyer has been made available. Mr. Hammond has moved from this spot behind the house to the foyer. You can use the Foster's front door anytime to warp inside and talk to Mr. Hammond. So now they've added interior to Foster's home. Yes, pretty much yes. 5 stars, 5 stars. That's pretty unique, actually. I don't think I've seen that in the original game, but it looks like the mysterious vendor is gearing up some kind of construction. Seek him out to nab your very own construction hat. Very interesting. The bank robber mask was feeling kind of same. Why? So we've updated it to look different or differentiate it from the high seas storeway face item. Okay. I don't really know much about these items. You guys probably know more about these items, but yeah, pretty cool stuff so far. And a couple more new items have been discovered in drop pools. Where do these things keep coming from? Question mark, lol. So now we will get to the NPCs. The NPCs have also gotten some updates. Some scamper pilots have retired, and new female pilots have taken their places, complete with brand new voice acting all aboard. Okay, that's pretty cool. Mr. Hammond has moved to the Foster's home foyer. We've also adjusted some of the mission dialogue to reflect this change. Okay, interesting. Foster's front door can now be used to enter the Foster's foyer, so that's going again with the whole like Foster's house inside look. I think it's really cool that you can go inside the Foster's house now. I might have to show a video of that. Johnny Bravo has gone missing. He was last spotted swimming off the coast range of an old-timey wooden pirate ship. If anyone has any information, please immediately report this to the proper authorities, whoever they're supposed to be. Huh.
Nope.
Huh. So I'm guessing that this is a new raid boss that they're talking about. It does say a new boss monster, so I'm just going to take a gamble and say it might be a new raid boss. Now, it does say it won't travel alone, meaning that it's going to have some sort of like allies or other enemies around this new boss. Interesting. Okay, okay. Then we have some bug fixes. Here we go. We fixed the live check termination error that could happen when knocked out. fix some disconnects that could happen with stuck inside objects, fix the edge upslides. You know, this is basically, if you played it, you would know that it's community. I'm just so proud of these boys. And then we have the known issues. We're aware of the frequent freezing that still plagues the game for some users and are looking into possible solutions. We apologize for the inconvenience. Stay with us. We plan to roll out some kind of automatic fix for the camera spinning in the near future. Oh my gosh, are they talking about my controller glitch? Oh my goodness, if you guys don't know, whenever I plug in my game controller or whenever anybody plugs in their game controller, it will basically just automatically spin and you can't really move and do much. I wish they fixed that, but I think that's what they're talking about. And Mac support is being investigated and we'll be sharing more details on this soon. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the other known issue that I was talking about the frequent freezing about the game. Okay, honestly, that has to depend on your hard drive. That part has to depend on the hard drive, and then the other part has to depend on the game. Obviously, depending on what type of laptop you're using, it really does make a difference on gameplay-wise. Obviously, for example, Wizard 101. If I'm playing Wizard 101 with someone and their screen is just freezing uncontrollably and they're having slow load times, well, that obviously means that they're using a very old computer, they're moving sluggishly. So yeah, it really does depend on your hard drive, but it also does depend on the game. But I wouldn't really blame the game as much though if you're lagging, like if you're dropping frames, because all of that stuff really does depend on what type of software you're using, what type of laptop you have, or computer. Wrap it up for the entire update. I can't wait to play this game again. I haven't played it in forever, dude. I think I'm like a level 16 or something. So I can't wait to play it, and I can't wait to show you guys. My name is SizzleRJ, and peace.